Hello my friends and welcome to my channel Yoga Total Fitness. Today is day 6 of our 15-minute 7-day challenge. So if you're ready, I'll meet you on your mat. You can start seated in easy pose, both hands on your knees. Just breathing in and out through your nose. Breathe in through your nose, lift your chest. Exhale, pull your belly in. Inhale, push your belly out. Lift your chest. Exhale, pull your belly in. Inhale and reach your arms up. Exhale and bring your right hand to your left knee, twisting your spine. Making sure to start the twist in your lower spine. Inhale, reach both arms up. Twist, placing your left arm on your right knee. Exhaling all the way. Inhale, lift your arms up. Right hand to left knee, twist your body. Both arms up, inhaling. Exhaling, left hand to right knee, twist. Making sure to keep a nice straight spine. Inhale to lift your arms up. Exhale, right hand to left knee. If you're battling to sit nice and straight, you can sit on a yoga block to give your spine a little bit more space to move. Both arms up, inhale. Exhale, right hand to left knee, twisting. Last one, inhale, both arms up. Left hand to right knee, twisting with a nice straight back. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Straighten your arms. Lean forward, bring your forehead to the mat. Or as far as you can go. Lifting your arms up and forward as far as they can go. Release your hands down to the mat. Sit up straight. Come into a pancake position, a pancake pose, with your legs spread wide. And open them as wide as you can go. Bring your left heel to your midline. Place your left hand behind your left leg. Right hand on your right knee. So from here, you're going to lift your arm in a circular motion, lifting your hips, pushing your hips forward, and release back down as you exhale. We're going to inhale to lift, pushing your hips forward. Exhale. Bring your hand back down in that circular motion, back to your right knee. Inhale to lift, pushing your hips forward. Exhale, come back down. Switch legs. Right heel to your midline. Right hand behind your right leg. Left hand on your left knee. Inhale. Reach your arm up in a circular motion, pushing your hips up and forward and come back down. Inhale to lift your hips, push them forward. Exhale to come back down. Inhale, lift, swinging that arm up and around, pushing your hips forward and reverse. Okay, I'll meet you in table pose. Come onto all fours. Your fingers facing forward, your hands directly below your shoulders, your knees directly below your hips, your knees hip width apart. So from here, we're just going to roll our spines. You can do it any way you want. Bending your elbows, moving back and forth, just rolling your spine, making waves, just to warm up that spine a bit. Untuck your toes, Lift your knees off the mat, push your hips back into downward facing dog. Keep your heels lifted, your knees bent. Make sure your back is nice and straight, forming a straight line from your wrists, your shoulders to your tailbone. Then you can just start pedaling out your feet. You can pedal them up and down. You can pedal them side to side. Okay, from downward facing dog, you're going to bend your knees and sit back into the corner of your mat. Taking care not to slip. Come back into downward facing dog. Bend your knees, sit back into the corner of your mat. And back into downward facing dog. Bend your knees, sit into the corner of your mat. Making sure to come back to a nice downward facing dog before you go into the next rep. Last one on the right. Exhale, bend your knees, sit to the corner of your mat. Last one on the left side. Bend your knees, sit into the corner of your mat. Starting from your lowest vertebrae, roll your spine forward into a high plank to a 3-point contact with the mat. Knees, chest, chin. Come all the way down. Lift for cobra pose, lifting your chest and your chin. Keeping your legs nice and firm. Breathing in and out through your nose. Exhale as you push your hips back into child's pose. Push back into tabletop position. Untuck your toes. Push your hips back into downward facing dog. Turn your gaze forward. Step forward to the top of your mat. Place your hands on your shins for a halfway lift. Your back nice and straight. Exhale, fold forward, bending your knees. Letting your lower abdomen make contact with your thighs. Breathe in and out through your nose. Inhale as you reach your arms up. Bring your arms down, interlace your fingers behind your back. Straighten your arms. Bend your knees. Fold forward. Bring your arms up and over. Inhale as you reach your arms up, keeping your knees bent for chair pose. Sit back with your hips. Exhale to fold forward. Abdomen to your thighs. Inhale. Hands on your shins for halfway lift with a nice straight back. Place your hands on the mat. Step back with both feet for high plank. Bend your elbows for chaturanga. Come all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Lift your chin and chest for cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes. Push into downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, keeping your hips nice and squared with the mat. Bend your knee. Open your hip to the side. Extending your left foot to the back of the mat, to the back of the room. Step all the way forward, placing your foot between your hands for a low lunge. Untuck your toes, lift your arms up into the sky, reaching nice up, keeping your arms firmed. Both your legs engaged, navel pulled in. Bring your right hand next to your left foot. Reach up with that left hand. Twist your body for extended side angle pose. Breathing in and out through your nose. On an exhale, lift your right foot and grab it with your left hand. Twisting your body to the side. Getting a nice glute stretch. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Lift your back knee off the mat. Lift your arms up for a high lunge. Reaching both hands up towards the ceiling. Firming both legs. Squeezing both your thighs to the midline. Bring your arms down, interlace your fingers behind your back. Keeping your legs in the same position. Lean forward, bringing your chest to your knee. Lifting your arms as high as you can go. Release your arms down, toes down to the mat. Step back with your left leg. Push into downward facing dog, lifting your hips. Inhale and lift your right leg. Bend your knee and open that right hip to the side. Bringing that right foot, leaning forward. Stepping it in between your hands for a low lunge. Reach your arms up into the sky. Keeping your legs engaged, your navel pulled in, breathing in and out through your nose. Left hand next to your right foot for extended side angle pose. Turn your gaze up as far as you can go, reaching your right hand up to the ceiling. Lift your leg foot, grab it with your right hand. And release your leg, bringing both hands to the mat. Lift your left knee. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, lift your hands up into the air for high lunge. Breathing in and out through your nose. Bring your arms down. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Straighten your arms. Keeping your legs in place. Lean forward, bringing your chest to your knee. Lifting your arms as high as they can go. Release your arms down to the mat. Step back with your right foot, pushing into downward facing dog. Roll your spine into a high plank. Bend your elbows for chaturanga. All the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes, lift your chin and chest. Breathing in. Exhale, bring your chest down to the mat. Push into the mat, lifting your knees, come back into downward facing dog. Roll your spine back into a high plank. Bend your elbows for chaturanga. All the way down to the mat. Extend your arms to the front. Lift your legs off the mat. Lift your hands off the mat. Palms facing each other for a low boat pose. Let's just hold here for 10 seconds. And release. Bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift, push your hips back into child's pose. Sitting on your heels. Arms extended in front of you. Breathe in and out through your nose. Okay, sit back up onto your heels. So what we're going to do here, take hold of your left heel with your left hand. Or just grab your foot anyway. Inhale, we're going to reach our right hand up. As you reach your right hand up, you're going to lift your hips, push your hips forward for a variation of camel pose. And you're going to exhale, coming back down exactly the same way. Change your arms, grabbing your right foot, lift your hips, push your hips forward, reversing back down, right hand up, grab your left foot, pushing your hips forward. You can turn your gaze to the back. Exhale, come back down to the mat. Right hand to right foot, lift your hand, pushing hips forward. Exhale, come back down to the mat. And now lift your right hand, pushing your hips forward, turning your gaze to the back. Exhale, come back down. Grab your right foot, lift your left hand, pushing your hips forward. Exhale, reverse, last one. Lift your right hand up, pushing your hips forward, turning your gaze to the back. And exhale. Last one on the left. Grab your right foot, lift your left hand, pushing your hips forward, turning your gaze to the back. And release. Make sure your knees are nice and wide. Walk your hands forward for a wide-legged child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat, just breathing in and out through your nose. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all tomorrow.